I think we're live. I'm gonna turn my camera off real quick just because I'm gonna not do anything special. It's not like I'm whipping my dick out or something. I had like 5 different things happening at once, so I had to just like fucking end the stream. This is like my 3rd time trying to stream this. I'm not a happy camper. I am very much not a happy camper. I'm gonna mute this. Hopefully this is going to work out now. Because if it's not, I'm gonna freak the fuck out and cry and scream and, like, I don't know, shit myself or something. Long live the king. What the fuck? Broly is stoned out of his mind. Alright, yeah. I don't know. Are we... I don't know if we, hold on, I'm gonna mute myself real quick, just in case. Alright, Jesus Christ. Mother of Jolly Saint Thickless. We don't got Jolly Saint Nicholas, we got Jolly Saint Thickless, okay? Okay. Alright. Dude, what the fuck is this chat I'm getting right now? Minecraft, chicken, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're banned. Have a good night. Yeah. Yeah, you're banned. Have a good night. Yeah, you're banned. You're banned. We're pulling out the fucking queso jokes with this one, aren't we? Jesus. I got like 5 different things happening at once. Like, it's the moment I start streaming, shit happens. Hopefully, the audio isn't fucked. Hopefully my room looks nice. Does this look presentable? Does this look nice? Does this look good? I know that corner looks like shit, but I can't do anything about that. Just pretend that corner doesn't exist. Everything else here, look good? Is it presentable? Is it nice? I hope so. I fucking hope so, because I'm gonna cry like a little piss baby, because I am a little piss baby. So anyways, welcome one, welcome all to the stream. I have been away from YouTube for a hot minute. I have been... You're probably wondering why it took me like 3 attempts. Well, that, my dear friend, is the fucking reason why I've been away from YouTube. There. And that's the end of the stream, guys. Yep, that's it. That's it. Good night. You should totally check your DMs. The fuck? I don't know who this guy is in chat. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up... I got like 2 Discord accounts, so I'm gonna check both. We got a new server member. Hold on, guys. We gotta. I don't know. I can't do like a victory. I like fucking emoted. I did the most fucking. I'm doing like the peak cinema thing. I'm just realizing that, like, peak cinema. Can somebody steal that? Can somebody clip that and like fucking? I know this isn't Twitch. I've not used Twitch in years, and I'd rather not come back to Twitch because honestly, fuck Twitch. I prefer YouTube more than anything because it's easier to moderate chat. But yeah. Just like, can somebody just clip me going peak cinema like that? Hold on. I'll do it again. I'll do it again just for you to clip. Just like peak cinema, absolute peak cinema. Okay, just peak cinema. Peak cinema. There's your clip. Fucking take that and go. Alright, I gotta stop fucking beating around the bush. I gotta get into the actual meat and potatoes of this stream. So, it's been a while, as the title of the stream says, okay? I have it pulled up on my phone here. I have it pulled up on my phone here, okay? Just so I can read chat. It's been a while. It's been a little while since I've been on YouTube. When was my last upload? Excuse me. It's been 2 weeks since my last upload. 2 weeks. Just about 2 weeks. Did about 2 weeks. I'm talking like I'm like engineer from TF2 or something. Like, son, I'm an engineer. Like, fucking Christ. But yeah, and that video was canceled .mp4. Wow, so crazy, guys. But yeah, the reason why I've been away for so long is not because I've died or because I've abandoned my channel or anything like that. Number one, I've just been kind of away from things. I just haven't had time to work on videos. I've been bouncing back and forth between a lot of personal life things. Not any bad personal life things, just a lot of stuff in general. Check your alt account. I won't do that right now because I'm fucking live. Chat, we can't be horny on main. We can't be horny on main. But we gotta get into the fucking meat and potatoes of this fucking stream, because if I fucking beat around the bush, I'm gonna like go on a whole different tirade, and the stream's gonna be about just me ranting about the most ridiculous shit ever. So, a lot has happened in the past 2 weeks I've been gone. Last week, yeah, well, technically the week before last week. Whatever. Last weekend I couldn't upload, and this weekend I couldn't upload, and only now am I doing a little stream talking about all this stuff. So what the fuck happened? So, last week's, uploads I couldn't get out because of all this, like, shit that's been going on. Again, not anything bad, but, like, I've had, on, like, Wednesday I had a therapy session, Thursday I had a doctor's appointment, and then Friday, I had to get one of my teeth filled in because, here's the fucking plot twist of the century, okay? My fucking teeth have just been rotting in my mouth for the past 2 years because I was born without tooth enamel. I am not even fucking joking. I'm not even fucking joking. I was born just dead ass, born without any tooth enamel. And I have no idea why I've never been told until now. Apparently, it was meant to go away once I got my adult teeth, but obviously, that hasn't happened. I still have this problem, so my teeth have just been rotting in my mouth. I'm surprised because, like, you know, yeah, if you look at my teeth, like, on camera here, these are the really bad teeth. Like, it's probably because the camera's shit, but, like, I'm just saying, they look bad. They look really bad. I'm surprised nobody's noticed until now. Thankfully, this entire side is already fixed. But this side is going to be really bad because I got to get a root canal and all this shit is really bad. I don't like root canals. The only root canal I like is that one fucking chapter in Half-Life. If you know, you know. If you're a Half-Life 2 player, then you would know. I'm going to pull up fucking chat again because I just had my phone off this whole time. Like an absolute dumbass. Check your phone, Lamau. Nah. No. You keep asking, I'm just gonna push it off. I'm fucking streaming! Dude, I have this fucking, dude, I don't know what, hold on, well, let me grab my fucking laptop. I'm gonna make this easier on myself and just do some shit for my laptop real quick. Which, by the way, this old laptop here is what I used to make, like, a lot of my videos all the way up until, I believe it was last year. I think? Yeah, I was up until last year. Up until December of last year. Because, you know, I got this new computer here. Which is better, and bigger, and stronger, and beefier. What the fuck did I just get? Okay. And this is why I don't like to stay signed in on my alt account when I stream. Now, thankfully it wasn't porn. Now, thankfully someone didn't send me, like, an unsolicited, like, dick pic or anything. But, like, you know. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I have, I still do VFX from this computer, and, like, stuff like that. Like, I still do editing on this piece of shit, but it's just been, like, yeah. It just crashed, like, twice today, so I think it's about time we say farewell, so I'm kind of sad about that. But anyways, got what I needed to done. We got some, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck I just did. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, so, anyways, I'm gonna keep my phone set up here. If it fucking falls, like last time when I did my FNAF 2 movie reaction stream, I'm gonna throw this fucking thing, I'm gonna throw this fucking computer in a dumpster. light the dumpster on fire, then piss in the dumpster to put it out. Yeah. God, I got a case of the itchy face, of course, while my webcam is on. But anyways, back to the main point of the stream. I've been bouncing back and forth between so much personal stuff that I've kind of just been, I've just been unable to work on videos. I just haven't had the time to do it because, again, 3 days in a row I've had different doctor's appointments. Again, therapy session, regular appointment, and then a fucking cavity fill, which, took, an hour. And after that, I was really tired. The numbing stuff they used on me, I don't know if it just made me tired, but, after that whole procedure was done, I was kind of just like, I want to go home. I was fucking drunk. They did say, actually, when they put the numbing gel and stuff on me, and before they, injected this stuff in my mouth, in my cheek here, for to numb it further. Before they injected the stuff, they're like, hey, just a fair warning, you might slur your words after this. So I'm like, oh, and I'm not even joking, I said, oh, so this is a being drunk simulator. And everyone kind of fucking laughed. And then everyone clapped. Oh my god, guys, this is totally real, not clickbait. 3 a.m. But yeah, the two doctors who were operating were kind of laughing their asses off about it. So that was fun. It was actually not as bad as I thought it was, but it was still I was kind of tense throughout some parts of it. So I was kind of just I had my mouth wide open like that. I was tense as shit. I don't know what this motion is. This is like wiping down a window with a cloth. That's what this motion is. This is like wiping down a window. Anyways, yeah. The week after all that stuff, aka this past week, I've been kind of just my sleep schedule's been kind of fucked. And all this sort of stuff happened. So that was also pretty, that was also a big contributing factor to why I couldn't get an upload out, this weekend. So, yeah. I can't even make that one up. My sleep schedule's been kind of fucked, and I've been trying to fix it. And I've had days where I would just, not even joking, I would just sleep all day. Which is not good, because that means I'm not working on my GED program, which is also, my mom's gonna get pissed at me for that. And then people are gonna freak out and be like, oh my god, where's Mr. Cool gone? He's killed himself or something. I cannot say that on YouTube. Oh well, that's the end of the stream, guys. Nah, seriously though, I don't, what the fuck, why did it flash like that? Why did it flash like that? What the fuck? The low quality of my shitty webcam here only adds to it. But, yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Because of all these different factors, I've just been unable to work on videos, and I've just been kind of away from everything, and I just haven't had the time. I just have not had the time to just sit down and properly be like, hey, it's me, the guy, here's a video, That's the long and short of it. Something else as well is that, and I'm not saying I'm going to quit YouTube. I'm not saying that I want to quit YouTube, but I've also had kind of a lack of motivation recently as well. I get an idea for a video and I'm like, ooh, yeah, that sounds cool. And then, I actually sit down at my computer and I'm like, I don't want to do this. So that's something I've also been struggling with as well. But that's not been as big of a problem. It's mainly just, my fucking sleep schedule being fucked up and all these things I have to do. I mean, I literally have to go to a therapy session tomorrow. So that's something else as well. Life's just throwing shit at me left and right and center. It's a clusterfuck. It's an absolute clusterfuck. So, but tonight, I got time. I got the time, I got the time, I got the money, I got the resources. No, but I got the time, and why not? Sit down and just talk with you guys. Catch up on some things outside of the where I've been, just kind of talk about where I'm at kind of mentally, stuff like that. Maybe do some, maybe I should do some dev stuff while I work on, maybe I should work on my FNAF game. I don't know, maybe. Speaking of FNAF, I'm wearing the same shirt I wore in the last stream. I'm just now realizing that. I am just now realizing that. The fucking exotic butter shirt. Alright, anyways, back to being pale. Oh, there we go. That helps. I think I should... Hold on, can I... Okay, I can unmute now. I can unmute now. Without any issues. Is the stream echoing? Is the stream echoing? Do you have any echoing issues? No. That's not what I wanted to do. I clicked the wrong... yeah. English. Doing some shit in YouTube Studio real quick because I just realized I did a fucky wucky. I'm not saying that again. You know what? Yep. You know what? You're just... Have a good night. Okay. I gotta stop with this bit, but I'm gonna keep the... Oh, excuse me. Jesus. Yeah, thank God I had the webcam off during that. Good God. But yeah, I'm gonna keep the webcam off for a sec just so I can kind of set some stuff up real quick. I got like 5 a bajillion different things. No. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, alright then. Alright, I guess I'm engineer. You know what we should do? We should play TF2. I could definitely stream TF2 for a little bit. I don't know what that sound was, but I hope that wasn't like an electric thing. I hope that wasn't like popping of sparks. Okay, no. I probably might not play TF2. I don't know. Because here's the thing. This computer is really fucky. And I know. Gaming laptops are kind of just jet engines with extra steps. But this is a really good computer. The only problem is that this thing has like a, It'll freak the fuck out when it's plugged in sometimes. Like if it's running something and it's plugged in at the same time, it's like fucking, it's just like it'll do that. It'll just go like it'll just do that and then just like fucking die on me and then I have to restart it. It doesn't crash. It just turns itself off and I have to turn it back on. It's really weird. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah. Anyways. I should say, by the way, I really could do dev stuff, because I do have, Unity pulled up here. And I have, I'm not going to show my projects folder, because, you don't need to see it. You don't need to see it, okay? Listen, fuck, I just ruined the bit. Fuck you. Anyways, you don't need to see that. You don't need to see what's right here, okay? I have the latest version of Unity, titled Unity 6, or Unity 6.0, or is this 6,000? I think that's just 6,000. Damn, that's a lot of Unity. That's a lot of Unity. But these, I have these older versions, like this 2023 version and this 2022 version. And these are the versions I'm going to be mainly using, because I don't fucking want to use the latest version of Unity, because sometimes the latest version of something isn't, like, good at all. Because, like, I mean, have you seen the newer Star Wars movies? I mean, seriously. Like, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi. Oh, I fucking hate The Last Jedi. Rise of Skywalker. I mean, people hate those movies, like, just because they're modern and they're the new ones doesn't mean they're good. You know, it's that kind of situation. I don't really fuck with newer versions of Unity. So, you know, it's just I don't see the reason why And I'm pretty sure there's some AI shit in this that I just kind of don't want to fuck with either. I'm not sure. I haven't really fucked with it at all. I really didn't want to touch this thing with a 39.5-foot pole, so I haven't. So, yeah. I'm mainly using these 2023 and 2022 versions. Mainly 2023, but... yeah. Oh no, guys, they saw the game. I leaked my game. Oh no, guys. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna end the stream, guys. Oh no. Alright, anyways. Anyways. Yeah. In conclusion, I'm probably not this version. I'm gonna be using this version. This is the version right here, the 2023 version for Final Hours Rebooted. Which I should say, I don't think I've actually properly talked about it here on the channel. Final Hours Rebooted. I don't think I have I? Not at all. Well then, Now let me pull something up real quick. I'm trying not to have too many Chrome tabs open because that's gonna like fuck up the stream. Sorry, technical difficulties. Right, okay, cool. Hold on, chat. This is the game I've been working on. I don't know if people knew about this, but this is Final Hours Rebooted, which is, if you can't tell, a remake of an older FNAF fan game. Which is, well, Five Nights at Freddy's Final Hours. This game, I think it was released back in, I would say over 7 years ago. That's like early 2017, right? Like in the earlier half of 2017, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm remaking this. You can tell the art style is a little different. This is the original developer, Aiden Kelly. Shout out to him, because he's given me a lot of permission here, and without his permission, I don't think this game would have flown as high as it has. It's got 69 followers, by the way. Fucking nice. But yeah. I was just like zoned out for a split second. But Aiden Kelly here, nice guy. Massive shout out to him. Again, gave me permission to remake his older game, Final Hours here. But if you can't tell, he's made a couple of these games. He's made a sequel, Final Hours 2, and finally, he made, Final Hours 3. There's a little bit of a warning thing there. But yeah, he renamed it just to Final Hours. But it is Final Hours 3, as you can see here. It's Final Hours 3. This game was canceled. As you can tell, there's only a demo here. And, as you can see here, he canceled it. I do want to remake this game one day, though. I really like its art style. Like, if you look at these screenshots here, like, I really like this art style. Like, it's really nice. Like, I don't know. I know what people are going to say. People are going to be like, the aesthetic. I know, it's like the most stereotypical thing to say. But it's like, aesthetic! Look at this aesthetic! Okay? It looks good. It looks really good. So I'm trying to, with my Final Hours remake, I'm trying to remake the first game in, hold on. I'm trying to remake the first game in this game's art style. So, you know, yesn't. So, you know. Anyways. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna mute real quick, if that's okay. Sorry, technical difficulties, again. I love I love when my streams have technical difficulties, guys. I love when I fuck. Wait, whoa, hey, whoa, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Also, hi, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to hell. But anyways, what was I going on about? Hopefully you guys can't hear the commotion going on downstairs, outside my room. Hopefully. It's not anything bad. It's just noise. You know, my mom, I think someone just, I think one of my friends just got back. But they're gonna have to wait because I'm not gonna fucking play games with them tonight because I'm gonna rant to you guys instead. I am suffering. Right, anyways. Back to this. Yeah, I don't know if people like this. People seem to... I've gotten a lot of positive comments here. Hold on, I'm gonna... Can I, like, scale my webcam? Can I, like, do the reaction channel thing? Can I do that? Can I be silly and be, like, a shitty reaction channel? Can I make the least transformative content ever and make Jack's Films, like, rant about me? Alright, cool. I think you guys can see both. Okay, good gumdrops. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of, like, really nice comments. Like, look, Noise, looking forward for the full version of Final Hours Rebooted. Have a great day. This was talking about the original Final Hours demos that I archived. I got rid of them though because I just didn't want to make my game like an archive page as well. Looking forward to the full game. Can't wait for full game. Hole up, let him cook. Like, I've been getting a lot of good comments, but I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know. I don't know. But you guys should go check it out. I won't link it. Actually, wait, I think I can link it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can, Schnurf. My fucking nose is all clogged. No, wrong thing, wrong tab. Wait, no, I already have it pulled up here. I'm gonna post it in chat for you guys to go check it out, so, you know, I'll pin it real quick. Here we go. There we go. You guys go check it out. Okay, yeah, the link works. Okay. The link works. Okay. We got working links. Alrighty. I'm gonna do something real quick, by the way, because I should have done this a little while ago. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm trying to do. Fuck. Sorry that I just went quiet all of a sudden. I just fucked up something. I'm gonna do something really stupid. No, there's gotta be a way I can fuck with this. There's like something... No, for some odd reason my display capture here in OBS is getting all fucky. Like, it's not like... I don't want it to show my... It's like it's showing this. It's showing my fucking OBS menu. That's not what God damn it! And now everything goes to shit. This is the part of the stream where everything goes to shit, where I just, like, can't fucking English, and I can't talk, and I can't do anything right. No, how do I want it to not show this when I turn it on. Hold on, I think this is like a settings thing. What's settings? I think it's a settings thing. OBS is turning into a POS? Oh, fucking for real. I don't fucking like OBS, but the only reason why I use it is because it's free and it doesn't have a watermark. Like, that's it. That's the only reason why I use it. I fucking hate OBS because it's just like so many buttons at once, you know? Like, I wish they were, like, categorized into different menus, and for the most part, a lot of things are, but, like, I mean, you look at this, there's, like, a bunch of different, there's, like, meters here for audio, there's, like, all of these different, like, yeah, these are, like, normal controls here, but then, like, all this stuff you gotta manage, and, like, just upon first glance, especially if you're, you know, autistic as shit like I am, you're just gonna look at this and you're gonna be like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I looking at? So, you know. Yeah. Yippers. That's not, my god. Okay. I don't think I can hide it. Yeah, I can't. Alright, y'all are just gonna have to deal with fucking looking at this clusterfuck every time. So I hope you're okay with that. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-dingus. Something else, you know, while I'm at it, while I'm asking you guys to go check out my FNAF fan game here, you guys should also go check out my Sketchers United page, because, look, I know this isn't a promotion stream where I'm just fucking bites into the PC. What the fuck did I just get in chat? Bites into the PC? Damn, okay. It's not the PC's fault, it's OBS's fault. Go fucking bite OBS in the ass. But anyways, here, this is my Sketchers United page. I was trying to highlight that. Anyways, yeah, this is my Sketchers United page. Go check it out. It's linked, I think, yeah, it's linked in my channel's, about page, or my channel description. So yeah, and it goes, my account name is Mr. Cool the Dump Owner, because, I mean, I've just been dumping a lot of art from over the years. A lot of this is really old art, and I'm kind of just using this site to archive stuff, but I do post original stuff every so often. Like this. The Void, which I believe I used for an old project at some point, like one of my old lore projects. And also the fucking fat furry art one of my friends drew of me. Which they responded! Expose me like this to all of my... Wait. Expose me like this to all of my fans. Holy shit, dude. I forgot about that. Damn, alright. Well, yeah, anyways. Go check that out. Go, I'm gonna fix my webcam. Go do the things, bitch. That was like the worst zoom in thing I could have, like, ever done. Mr. Cool is my personality times 1,000. Well, I'm autistic as shit, so a lot of things about my personality are just kind of amplified, just kind of as a result of that. And before people say anything like, oh, you're throwing around autistic like that, like, I am on the spectrum. I was diagnosed all the way back when I was, like, I think 6 years old? 6, 7 years old? So, just saying. I'm just saying. I'm very much autistic, and I'm pretty sure it's only been getting worse over time because, man, my hyperfixations are... excuse me, a little crazier. A little crazier. I just threw up in my mouth. Oh god, I just threw up in my mouth. Oh god. Oh fuck, let me grab my drink. Oh fuck. Oh holy shit. Oh my god. Whew. Alright, I got something to show you guys. I know I don't really do these kinds of videos anymore, where I try, like, weird food items, And technically I've already tried this before doing this stream, like a week. Not like a week, but like a couple days. But I found these at Food Lion. They got these. They're like Harry Potter goldfish. They're butterbeer. I don't know if you guys can read that. It says butterbeer. And they're really good. They taste like. Hold on. I gotta. They smell like pancakes. They taste like normal, like graham crackers. Actually, not even graham crackers. I know they say they're graham crackers, like on the packaging here. I think. Yeah, baked graham crackers. But like, they taste like cookies. They're really good. I thought this was gonna taste like piss, because I'm not a beer person, and I don't even know what the fuck a butterbeer is, because I need to be honest with you guys. I haven't watched a Harry Potter film in a long time, nor have I read the books in a long time. So, yeah, this was very pleasant of a surprise. I thought it was just gonna taste like shit, and then I would just like throw them out the next day. No, these are really good. Really good. Hold on, y'all are gonna get my live reaction to this. They're gonna get. Okay. I'm gonna grab a little, not like a handful, but like a couple of them. Whoa, good. Again, these taste like cookies. Oh wait, fuck, these are limited edition? I didn't even see that. It's covered up on the sell-by date, but it says limited edition. Ligma balls. No, that's, yeah, you know what, I can't even be mad at myself for that joke. That was bad. That was awful. Also, if you're wondering what I'm drinking, no YouTube. Just because I'm drinking out of a wine glass does not mean I'm drinking alcohol. I am underage. I don't even like alcohol. It tastes like piss. This is fucking orange juice. This is like fucking Sunny D. Sunny D is good. I know people are gonna say like, oh, you're like a teenager. You should be like drinking fucking like soda or something. Like, no, I don't drink. I don't really. I've been kind of cutting down on soda just to stop the fucking rotting in my teeth that I mentioned earlier, kind of to slow it down so that way the dentist can do more or do less, or I don't know. But yeah, I've been kind of cutting down on drinking soda. I say that meanwhile I have like a bottle here, but I'm not drinking that right now. This is good though. Sunny D is really good. Like, y'all should go drink that shit right now. If you have a bottle of that in your fridge right now, go fucking drink it. Fucking go right now. Right now. Oh, right, I forgot to tell you guys. Oh god, where do I start with this one? I got something to show you guys, not this. Alright, not my YouTube studio thing. I'm gonna go to my channel real quick. Some things have happened with YouTube lately. Mr. Cool is now going to my favorite YouTube. You do not have to lie to make me feel good about myself. You know that? You do not have to. You do not have to lie like that to make me feel fucking good about myself. You do not have to do that. Not at all. You do not have to do that at all. Like, whatsoever. But you did anyways. So thanks, I guess. Alright, anyways. Right. YouTube has kind of... I know there's been a bunch of videos talking about this, but hold on. I'm gonna go to my homepage. I'm not gonna show what my homepage looks like, because if you saw the shit that was in my recommended, you would consider me a man-child, because I like fucking trains. I know, I haven't made like a joke like that in God knows how long. I think the last time I made a reference to trains at all was the one time I deepfaked Thomas the Tank Engine for one of my first videos. Jesus Christ. Hold on, hold the phone, chat. But yeah, I like trains still. I'm gonna be honest, I stopped growing the fuck up. No. Seriously though, there's just a part of me that refuses to grow up for some fucking reason. And in my mind, I'm like, you know, trains are actually still kind of cool. And I'm just like, you know, I don't know. I say that like Thomas the Tank Engine's a good franchise. I need, you know what? No, I'm fucking ranting about this on stream. I don't care if this makes me look like a fucking man-child. The original Thomas the Tank Engine, that original TV show, has so much fucking charm. Like, so many people now, when they think of that franchise, are like, oh, it's just the funny talking trains and like magic or something. Like, no! There's so much more to that. Like, the subject matter was kind of grounded in reality. Like, there was always some kind of lesson learned in each episode. And the best part about it was that it didn't, like, force its morals down a kid's throat. It was just, like, there, you know? It didn't force it down your kid's throat. You know, it gave the kids, like, some actual leeway, you know? It didn't assume your kids were fucking lobotomized, you know, babies with Down syndrome or something. They would, like, you know, actually treat the children watching it with respect. And it was subsequently enjoyable for the parents as well, because it wasn't just like, can you count to 10? Like, it wasn't one of those fucking things, or like, where it was just, okay, well, I say it's not going to, like, it doesn't have annoyingly bright colors, but the characters are very colorful. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. It's not, like, over the top, just, like, you know, that kind of shit. It was a good show. It had, like, but, like, once, like, Thomas the Tank Engine, like, I think they got bought out by, what was it, Hit Entertainment. And then they fucking, then Hit kind of ruined it. And then Hit transitioned to CGI for, like, budgetary reasons. And it only got worse from there. Like, at first, it seemed like it was gonna work, and then immediately just flops. And now Thomas the Tank Engine is nothing more than brain rot slop for kids now. Because, like, yeah, they like, did kind of a soft reboot with the CGI stuff, and then they rebooted it later on, and then they rebooted it again, and now it's, like, this shitty, like, Flash animation shit. I think it's called All Engines Go, something like that. I've seen so many memes dunking on it that just pop up in my shorts feed ever so often, and it's so fucking funny. Sorry, I needed to go on that rant. It makes me so pissed off that something from my childhood has been disrespected so badly. I mean, Star Wars got the same treatment as well. I loved Star Wars when I was growing up. The original trilogy and the prequels, I think they're all pretty good. You know, I know what people are gonna say. I know what people are gonna fucking say. Like, oh, the prequels suck. My fucking favorite movie of all time is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And this year marks its 20th anniversary. You fucking know I'm going to the theater to watch its 20th anniversary re-release. And if you fucking think, if you think I'm not going to do that, you're wrong. You are just wrong. You're fine, it's a valid rant. There's a lot of things, again, from my childhood that have been absolutely ruined. Like, once Disney bought out Star Wars, they completely ruined it, and I stopped paying attention to the franchise entirely until someone's like, hey, there's actually still good things coming out of the franchise, and I'm like, so, you know, I literally got a fucking Disney Plus subscription just to watch, like, the Clone Wars TV show, and, what was that other one? The Bad Batch. I also rewatched Star Wars Rebels because I haven't watched Star Wars Rebels in years. I was like a little kid. Like, I wasn't even a teenager yet by the time, what was it? What was it? What the fuck was it? I know, right, Star Wars Rebels, I haven't watched since I was like a preteen. Like, that's how young I was. I'm into Marvel, though, and let's not forget about the Dora the Explorer live-action. We don't talk about that. We don't talk. Fun fact, actually. One of my earliest memories that I can list off the top of my head, the furthest back my memory goes, is to when I was 3 years old. I was sitting on the couch, and our furniture is completely rearranged in this house now. This house is completely different than what it used to be when I was a kid. But I vividly remember the carpet was like this purpley, like, magenta color initially. And We had this big box TV from like the fucking 90s. Just in our living room. It was huge, man. It was fucking huge. It was like as big as the fucking bed right here. It was huge, man. And I was like eating fruit snacks, watching Dora the Explorer. That, I'm not even joking, that is the earliest memory of my childhood that I can think of right now. Speaking of being into Marvel, I do want to say I am really hyped for the third Spider-Verse movie. Didn't they drop a release date or something? They dropped like a poster or something. That's all I remember. Did they drop a release date for Spider-Verse 3? What was it called? What was it? Beyond the Spider-Verse. Hold on. Beyond the Spider-Verse. Is there a release date? Oh shit, we did get a release date. Dude, we did get a release date. Hold on. Let me read this real quick. June 4th, 2027? What? What's taking them so long? What do you mean June 2027? I mean, don't get me wrong. Let them take their time. Let them cook. Okay? Understandable. Right? Understandable. I delayed my own projects just to make them as good as I could. Like, the finale, when I initially released, don't get me wrong, it was still kind of rushed, the original project. But, like, you know, with the director's cut and its original release, like, I tried to take it slow at the very least, you know? And I did delay finale just for that. But, like, 2027? That's a long ass time. Yeah. That can't be real, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, I'm really hyped. Animators had lawsuits, I'm sure, not to mention each character has their own style of art. True. I don't know about the lawsuit stuff, but I definitely know that, like, it's kind of multimedia, especially as we saw with, what was it, Across the Spider-Verse, is that what it's called? I already forgot what the last Spider-Verse movie was called. I'm so fucking sorry, guys. But I think, yeah, I think the last movie was called, Across the Spider-Verse. Something like that. Or as the writers of it called it, Into the Spider-Verse, literally. I think that's actually what they called it, when it was still, like, working title. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, the last movie had a lot of multimedia kind of stuff. There was literally live action shit in it. There's a lot of, like, you know, that kind of stuff. But it's still good. It was still good. That's gonna get complicated. Again, I'm not gonna say anything negative. The only negative thing I have to say is, like, yeah, that's really weird that it's taking them that long, but maybe that's just because of the animation and stuff. I really don't know what to say, because I'm not an animator. I am not an animator. I am not an animator whatsoever. I say that I'm not an animator. I've done animations for, like, my own projects, but I am not an animator for a big studio, so I don't know what that's like. If you know Big Hero 6, there are technically... Wait, what? They are technically Marvel characters, and Marvel said they might use animated characters in Secret Wars. Imagine how cool that would be if we got Big Hero 6. That would be peak. You want to know something? Hold on! This reminds me of something I just discovered very recently. Like, I think it was a couple days ago. Hold on, I need to see if this is real. Because if it's not real, then I'm gonna cry like a little piss baby. But, hold on. I gotta look this up. Oh my god, it is real. Okay. So Marvel released comics. They released comic book adaptations of episodes from Thomas the fucking Tank Engine. Imagine a crossover with fucking Marvel and Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm not even joking. That's real. Look that shit up. Look up Thomas the Tank Engine Marvel Comics, and it's real. There is an entire wiki page dedicated to it. There is an entire wiki page dedicated to it. I am not even joking. I shit you the fuck not. Hold on. I'm gonna look that up again. Just hold on, just to double check. Hold on. This is real. Yeah, this is real. And there's actual, like, photo, like, scans of it. Oh my, yeah. What the fuck? Wow. What, Jesus. PTSD about a kick. Wasn't there, hold on. I think Thomas the Tank Engine did appear in a Marvel movie, like, once. Was it, like, Ant-Man? Ant-Man's a Marvel character, right? I'm not... Sorry, I'm more of, like, a Five Nights at Freddy's and, like, Star Wars nerd than I am a Marvel superhero nerd, so I'm sorry if I don't know what I'm talking about here, but Ant-Man's a Marvel character, right? I think he is. Yeah, he is. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, he is. Okay. Ant-Man is a Marvel character. Here's the thing, right? There was one Ant-Man film where they were like fucking... He was like shrunk down and fighting this other guy. I don't remember anything about this movie. I just remember this one clip because it stuck with me because it was so fucking funny. And Ant-Man was fighting this guy, like he was shrunk down on top of a model train. And one of the model trains was Thomas the Tank Engine. And they fucking... I think it was when one of the characters, like, sizes back up to normal size, Thomas the Tank Engine fucking expands and fucking destroys the entire house. Like, holy shit. So technically we did get a crossover of Thomas the Tank Engine and Marvel, but, like, think about that. Think about that potential. And technically, the original Thomas the Tank Engine is canceled at this point. It's long canceled. Like, the original model series is long gone. The CGI series got completely canceled because I can only imagine why. There's a YouTuber by the name of the Unlucky Tug, and he made a video saying that the CGI shit was kind of racist. And I kind of agree. So maybe that's why. But anyways, yeah. And it was fighting this bad guy in his daughter's room because the bad guy was trying to kill her or hurt her. It was the Tank Engine. Yeah, he got fucking expand. Look, I know the furries with like inflation fetishes are gonna take me out of context on this one. So you know, the moment I said that, I just realized I just fucked up. Yeah, that's the end of the stream, guys. Good night. Oh, that's the end of the stream. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. But, like, yeah. Enlarge. That's the word I'm looking for. Enlarge. Speaking of models, actually, I have a couple of FNAF action figures. I have a couple of duplicate figures. Like this Toy Freddy that Funko made. For some odd reason, they didn't make a normal Toy Freddy, but they made this guy. From, what was it, FNAF AR. I'm trying to get him to stand up properly. Look at this little guy. Look at this little goop. Look at this little man. Look at this silly... Look at the fucking camera, you twat waffle. There we go. Look at this motherfucking goober. Is really accurate to Toy Freddy, though. Like, if you look at him from the back and just look at his silhouette, like, proportionally, very accurate. And, obviously, you can, like, take their... Okay, maybe I shouldn't do it with his head, but, like, you can, you know, snap all these pieces off. So I'm thinking, of getting some, because I have, yeah, I'm thinking of getting some, like, paint pens, or paint markers, whatever you want to call them. I call them paint markers, but some people call them paint pens. So, yeah, fuck it. I'll just alternate between the two because I don't care. But I'm going to get some, like, paint pens, paint markers, and just kind of repaint him to look like normal Toy Freddy. And maybe I'll do a video, what was it? Maybe I'll do a video about it. You know, for the hype for the FNAF 2 movie. I also have this really old Glitch Trap figure from a while back, and he's not looking too hot. If you look on the sides, the painting has, like, the paint has chipped away. So I don't know what I did, but, like, I think I tried to like draw over these, like, seams where the paint is chipped away, and I think I did it with Sharpie. I think I traced over it with Sharpie. And I also want to, because I already have a normal Glitch Trap figure that's not fucked up. So I'm thinking of taking this one and, like, making it all green. So he looks like, when he's all glitchy in Help Wanted. If you've played FNAF Help Wanted, which I have in VR, because I do have a VR headset. I have played Help Wanted, okay? I have played Help Wanted in VR. If you've seen what he looks like in that game, he is very... Yeah, he's very glitchy. I mean, that's why he's called Glitch Trap. My sister has a FNAF poster in her room. I'm a Marvel and Boy With Uke fan. Oh, I know Boy With Uke. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't listened to a Boy With Uke song in a long time. You know what I've been listening to? Because obviously I'm a fucking FNAF fan. I've been listening to Living Tombstone's It's Been So Long on, like, repeat while working on, like, editing and, like, on my games and stuff, because I'm so hyped for that second FNAF movie. I don't know if people knew this, but, like, that's how big of a FNAF fan I am. Hold on. Actually, speaking of which, I have something cool. I had to glue her back together. But look, got a Mangle figure by U2's. Now, sadly, I don't really have... I know some people really hate U2's as a company. I don't. I think they're fine. It's clear that they're not that they're not, like, complete garbage, and that they're, like, 100% money-hungry slop, you know? But, like, I don't know what they were smoking when they made this. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really accurate to the character. Like, it's really nice. I don't know if that's centered. Here we go. You guys can see it now. She's really accurate looking. Like, they even got the little tail nub thing. It's like a rabbit tail. Which I didn't even know that was a detail in the character myself until I actually looked at the model. And they have, like, a shadow variant, which this one hasn't broken at all, and this one's in actually better condition, oddly enough. Which this is also a canon character. This is a character from Help Wanted. But, something really strange, is that just... I guess they made the endo bits too thin, so they break off very easily. Thank God you can't buy these anymore. Jesus Christ. I can play It's Been So Long on my trumpet. Now, play, can you play... Look, I have to ask every musician within a 10-mile radius to play, like, fucking Megalovania or some stupid meme song. play fucking Megalovania. I don't know. Ugh. I almost inhaled. No, I almost swallowed that the wrong way. By the way, my nose is just... Ugh! Yeah, my nose is not doing too hot. Oh, right, I forgot. I have these on my desk right here. I don't know when these came out. I think these came out, like, last year. But I got these, like, if we're talking about FNAF stuff I got this guy. It's just Bonnie, but he's like a die-cast, like, metal figure, except his ears, I think. Unless they're made out of a really weak metal, if it's, like, aluminum or something. I got Chica. I don't know why she's standing like that. Like, where's the cupcake? I don't know why. These are cool. I found them at Five Below, so they were like $5 each, which is really nice. That's a really good deal for what these are. These are, like, again, made of metal. But, like, Bonnie looks like he's supposed to be holding his guitar, and Chica just doesn't have a cupcake or anything, so she's just kind of standing there, like, flabbergasted. Like, you took the cupcake, bro. I don't know why... I don't know why they don't have their accessories. That's really weird. But yeah, I thought they were cool, so I picked them up. What the fuck is this in chat? I can't play Megalovania. but I can play the Among Us Drip song. I hate to inform you, but Among Us Drip has died like years ago. Among Us, in and of itself, has become like the very definition of YouTube brain rot at this point. Actually, no, it's not even brain rotted. It's completely dead. It's not even been taken by the brain rot channels. It's just been completely dead. Like, excuse me, completely dead, completely silent. Can you play the Weezer? Oh, please tell me. Oh, please play the Weezer lick. That would be peak as fuck. Hold on, that would actually be really peak. That would be like, that would be awesome. I mean, it's just a couple notes. It's just that. I don't think it would be that hard, would it? Unless I'm fucking stupid. I'm not a fucking musician. I don't play real instruments. What was it? I don't play real instruments, but I have made music. I do it like all digitally though, and I feel like that's a completely different, like, separate art form than making music like legitimately with real instruments. So, you know, but yeah. Anyways, I do want to do something real quick. That's okay with you guys. I kind of want to rant. There's kind of something I want to rant about, but I don't know. I know I already ranted about, like, fucking Thomas the Tank Engine being ruined by corporate greed. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. YouTube might kill me with hammers for saying anything about this. I'm just saying, YouTube might kill me with hammers. Ah, fuck, my foot just fell asleep. Thank God. Oh, thank God my webcam is right now. Fuck. Holy shit. Wake up. It's specifically my left foot, too. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I have returned. Alright, I'm gonna... No, that's not. That's my screensaver. Forgot, I made my screensaver like a... just an image overlay thing. Woo! Right, that's not the right thing. Can I move this? Okay, I think I'm smart. I think me am smartly in the brain hole. Right, okay, cool. About the rant. So what was the video? Hold on. I'm gonna scroll through, like, doom scroll through my fucking playlists real quick and check some things. I swear I had this, like, saved somewhere. I think I'll just check my fucking watch history. Jesus Christ, there's a fucking bug in here. It's like a little gnat. Pissing me off. I got this in my recommended. I got, hold on. You guys can't see it. Fuck. Okay. I found this fucking video from, like, fucking Mudahar. Oh, you guys, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna upscale a little bit here. So it actually, like, fits the screen. Actually, no, it's fine. I don't fucking care. Anyways, I found this fucking video from fucking Some Ordinary Gamers, fucking Mudahar. And I have no idea. I have no... Oh, God. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I'm smart. Chat, I'm smart. We're going reaction mode for this because I just thought this was kind of funny. Well, not really funny, but I thought it was kind of sad. And I kind of wanted to give my 2 cents about this. Because, you know. So ignore my weird recommended. We got fucking Thomas the Tank Engine, like, train modeling here. Look, okay? Shut the fuck up. Train modeling is something I kind of want to get into. We will talk about that later. We're not talking about, shut the fuck up about whatever the fuck you were talking about, because but yeah, I don't fucking watch Some Ordinary Gamers, so first off, this is really weird that it came in my recommended, but second off, it came after this video, right here, if you see where my mouse is, K4ia. If you don't know what K4ia is, they're fucking, they draw and animate Vor. And if you don't know what Vor is, then good. Just don't. Look, be into whatever freaky shit you want to be into, okay? Just don't post about it on YouTube for, like, minors to see. Yeah, I got this in my, I'm wondering if you could check your DMs. I'm not doing that. I'm fucking streaming. I don't know. And my phone just fell on the floor. You know what? Have a good night, everybody. That's the end of the stream. My fucking phone just hit the desk next to me. Like the desk that I keep my TV on. Fuck, dude. And that was metal, like. That's metal. Did I break my phone? Does my phone work? I'm gonna turn my fucking phone off. I won't be able to read chat, but fuck you. Fuck you. That was so mean. Anyways, I can't plug it in. Fuck. No, I'm not doing that. Okay. Bad idea. Bad ideas all around. So anyways, right. This fucking thing. I really don't know what's with channels as of late. I don't know why Some Ordinary Gamers will just obsess over certain problems. But he's made another. He'll make multiple videos on the same topic when he only needs to make one. But I saw this video and there was just something about it, and I feel like I need to rant. So, to put it short, you know what, fucking...
7 years ago, I covered a disturbing trend known as YouTube ElsaGate. And yes, that is 7 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. Back into the...
Yeah, blah blah, 7 years ago, we get it. It talks about... Hold on, I'm gonna go into theater mode if that's okay with you guys. Yeah, it talks about this shit. And again, I really don't like Some Ordinary Gamers a whole lot. I kind of find him, again, to be kind of annoying because he'll make multiple videos about the same fucking situation. But I feel like this video in particular really spoke to me in the sense that I have... finally someone calls this out. I don't know what the fuck... I didn't know what the fuck Sprunky was. From what I remember... I'm gonna set my phone back up. Because I don't care if the battery's close to death. I don't care. But anyways, apparently Sprunky was a mod for a game called Incredibox. And I actually know Incredibox. I actually knew a couple, not like developers and stuff, but I knew like a mod maker for Incredibox. So I mean like Incredibox, I'm kind of familiarized with its community, and I've made a couple of like songs with Incredibox. I thought it was just kind of fun to fuck around with, a little sandbox thing. And for some odd reason, this one mod, which I believe was made by a 15-year-old minor, which I'm a minor too, so I can't really talk about him like that, but like, by a 15-year-old, a fellow minor, made this one mod, Sprunky, and then it ended up exploding in popularity more so than anything else out of the Incredibox community, and it became this that fucking Mutahar is talking about now. And I just look, I understand when shit gets popular, right? When shit gets like insane, like immensely popular, it will like you know, it will skyrocket. And, like, you know, they'll of course be weirdos that want to, like, sexualize the characters. But, like, it's gotten to such a point where these characters are being sexualized in kids' clickbait. And the funny thing is, this shit here that Mutahar's covering is shit that I've been recommended. I've been recommended this shit. I have no fucking idea, again, why it's specifically these nothing characters. Like, these aren't characters even. These are just random little sprites made for a fucking Incredibox mod. And that's it. There is no character. Yet and it's gotten so big of a problem. It's become such a big problem that fucking Mutahar's talking about it. Like,
finding people in bed. Sprunky is pregnant, stepping on what I assume to be yellow supersonic. Oh no, we found Sprunky in the bathroom. Oh god, incredible sad story in real life. What is the sad story? Well, it might be that Sprunky is a little more preggers than one would think.
Get this shit off my screen. Thank you, Mutahar. Thanks, Mutahar. But yeah. And again, I think Mutahar is overly negative. I don't like Mutahar a whole lot. Like, I've stated this a bajillion times. I don't need to reiterate myself, but I gotta agree with him. This is fucking weird, man. And again, I've had this shit recommended to me. Do I have screenshots of it? No, I do not. Not on this computer, at least. Maybe it's on my other computer. But I've gotten, like, I'll go on incognito mode to look up specific things because I just don't want my fucking search history, like, clouded with, like, a bajillion of the same fucking thing, and then I'll be recommended nothing but that specific thing. Or I'll, like, pause. But, like, usually, like, when I use incognito mode and stuff to do some searches for certain things, like, fucking, and no, not porn. Jesus Christ. Like, I'll go on YouTube to look up something specific because I'm, like, trying to dive down a rabbit hole. And I think I have it on this old laptop here. But, like, I swear on my mother's life, I got an ad that was just straight up cropped porn of, fucking Sprunky. I don't have a screenshot. Cool. You know what? Just kill me with hammers. But, I've started seeing a lot of things, like, I'm gonna go back to the serious webcam here. I've seen a lot of things kind of pop up here and there regarding a second ElsaGate ever since I saw that video pop up in my recommend. And don't get me wrong, I heard about it since, like, I want to say, like, last year. There was, like, what's this one channel? Hold on, what was this one guy? Raymundo 2112 or 2112. Raymundo 2112. I think that's his, yeah. Let me go to his channel real quick. Here we go. This guy's channel. This boyo right here. That guy. Yeah. He did a video kind of talking about that and saying that, like, ElsaGate kind of always existed and that it wasn't always Elsa and Spider-Man, obviously. It's kind of funny that people are calling it ElsaGate still, even though it has nothing to do with Elsa. What I like to call it is, the second coming of Brain Rot, personally speaking. That's what I like to call it, but, you know, that's just me. I always knew that, like, videos on YouTube were, like, weird for kids, but now, like, I've been seeing these videos pop up in my recommended lately, and it's, like, straight up fetish content being geared towards kids, and I know this stream is supposed to be like, hey, let's chat, let's, like, talk about where I've been these past, like, 2 weeks, but I really need to call this out. Like, I'm genuinely kind of disgusted, and I kind of just, like, want to step away from YouTube again just because of this. Obviously, I don't want to quit YouTube. You all know I love making content for you guys. You all know that I love doing this kind of shit. Like, it's just something that I have fun with. I have fun. I fuck around on camera, and then I find out, and then I, post the shit, and it's funny. Funny for everybody. But, like, I don't know why I've been seeing so much, like, stuff in my recommended talking about this, but, like, it really has kind of opened my eyes. Again, shout out to, shout out to this guy. Raimundo2112. I hope I'm pronouncing his username right, because if I'm not, then I'm gonna get killed with hammers. I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah. I'm kind of grossed out. And, like, I have no idea. I have to wait until September to become an official teen, and I love YouTube, but I want to step away to live life. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have been putting my real life stuff a lot more, like, I've been putting my real life things, like my personal stuff, first a lot more than YouTube here. You know, I just, the thing is, I do still care about YouTube with a burning passion. I'm just kind of grossed out. Yeah, YouTube has been getting weirder. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Cause, like, don't get me wrong, again, Elsa Gate was a whole thing, where, like, you would have, like, fucking pregnant Elsa and, like Spider-Man, and it was kind of weird and, like, out of context, definitely kinky. And I just thought it was, like, weird and brain-rotted, but, like, no, I'm starting to realize, and you know, in Raimundo's video, he, called out what he dubbed as the original Elsa Gate, and it was this one video about, again, I already showed it, but I'll show it again. I think it was one of his more recent videos too. I think he talked about, yeah, here we go. K-Phoria, the original Elsa Gate. If you don't know, K-Phoria, don't look them up. Do not look them up. Do not look them up. Unless you want to fucking, you know, look at Vor. Again, be into what you want to be into, okay? I don't care, as long as it's harmless and as long as you're not, like, actually, like, hurting somebody or, like, killing somebody or anything like that. As long as you're not doing shit like that, be into whatever freaky shit you want to be into, okay? Just don't post it to fucking YouTube, okay? You know what I'm trying to say? But, like, in that video, Raimundo specifically called out people who were exposed to K-Phoria back in that era, and that was like late 2000s, early 2010s YouTube. You know, so that was kind of its earlier days, and that was when people like him were still kids. Like, he's an adult now, but like back then during that era he was a kid, and a lot of kids who were exposed to it at the time have now grown up and are now into that same kind of freaky shit because of that. And I realize I'm kind of a victim of that. Like, I had this really bad moment of realization. I've been exposed to some really gross shit. And only now have I really come to that full realization, and that's, you know, why I'm probably mentally fucked up and I'm into some weird shit. Now, I'm still a minor. I'm gonna be turning 18 this year, but I'm still a minor, so that type of stuff I'm obviously going to keep private for very, very obvious reasons. Okay, but I am going to say that like, yeah, I ended up getting into some strange shit. Now, thankfully, I'm not into anything harmful or fucked up or incredibly gross. Like, I'm not into people, like, shitting themselves or whatever. That's fucking nasty. It's disgusting. Like, what's that one thing called? Like the fucking diaper fetish shit. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not joking. There was this one person who's trying to date me that was into that kind of stuff. And I blocked him immediately, and I told him to fucking kill himself. No, I'm joking. I told him to KYS, to keep himself safe. You see, KYS means keep yourself safe, chat. Seriously, though, I did tell him to KYS. And I don't like to tell people that, but, like, if you're into diapers, dude, you're fucking weird, okay? You're disgusting. You're very disgusting. And I'm sorry that I'm calling this stuff out on this stream in particular, where I'm trying to be positive and be like, hey, I'm alive, and I'm gonna post stuff soon. But, like, I just need to call this out while I got the time to, because it's genuinely, you know? And like, this shit that I've been, what was it? Right, yeah. Again, straight up, and I don't care if YouTube's gonna, like, not demonetize, that's not the word I'm looking for, age restrict. If YouTube's gonna, like, age restrict me or, like, like ban me or something for fucking like temporarily ban me or give me a strike because I said the word fetish, then that's their fault. But like I'm saying it, there's straight up like fetish content being like shown to kids on here, and they're gonna grow up and end up getting into some nasty stuff. And I feel sorry, I just fucking knocked something over. But like those kids are gonna like grow up and get into nasty shit because of that. Because here's the thing. Before people say, oh no, it's the kid's fault. It is not the kid's fault. I blame the fucking parents, actually. Because here's the thing with the internet. There's always going to be something that's going to slip through. Always going to be someone who's going to slip through the cracks and post ridiculous shit. I blame the parents for thinking that it's okay to let their kids browse the internet without any repercussions. Not even YouTube kids. Straight up, the whole internet. Like, excuse me, Jesus, but like complete unrestricted internet access. Complete, and I'm not sorry the there, but completely like hair in my mouth. But like complete unrestricted internet access. Like at such a young age. And here's the thing. I was like, don't get me wrong, I was introduced to the internet at a very young age. Back when my father was still alive. I think it was like 4 or 5 years old. No, I was 5. But, like, I didn't understand anything about the internet, and I, you know, thankfully I had a brain, and I wasn't that interested by it. I was more interested in, like, I don't know, playing with my fucking toys, and, like, you know, doing stupid shit, and, like, you know, playing with my toys of, like, Thomas the Tank Engine, and I would make the engines crash into each other, and, like, you know, like, have, like, fights to the death and shit like that. I would make, like, crazy, stupid stories and whatnot. But, like, you know, there are other kids who've been exposed to it at a young age, completely unrestricted and stuff like that, not being monitored or anything. And don't get me wrong, I have had unrestricted internet access at a younger age than I should have. Like, I was exposed to porn all the way back when I was 11. I'll be honest, I was exposed to I was exposed to some very, very, sexually graphic content when I was like 11. And then when I was 12, I saw full on. Yeah, I don't think I can say chat. I don't think I can say the P word too much, or else YouTube's gonna kill me with hammers. But like people will, like, and again, there's always the freaks that are just gonna like abuse the system and you know slip through the cracks. I do kind of want to blame YouTube as well still, because they should like, you know, lock the fuck in and actually like realize that, like, you know, I get in trouble for saying fuck too many times, but like, you know, these guys aren't getting in trouble for literally making very clearly fetish content very clearly geared towards children. Like, are you kidding me? I'm sorry for the rant. It's incredibly unfair, and I don't think YouTube's ever been fair in recent years. A long time ago, Corey Kenshin made a video talking about he made a video called, what was it, racism and favoritism, and I still kind of think that video stands up. Because, you know, he says, like, that YouTube kind of does have double standards when it applies to certain content creators. And I feel like YouTube, the only reason why they aren't taking down these really, really fucking shady channels is because it's a moneymaker. They know that it's making a lot of money, and YouTube is getting a cut of that ad revenue. Because, like, when you make ad revenue, it isn't just you who's making money. It's also YouTube making money. You know, and it's also the advertisers making money. It's a whole money making thing, you know. So you know, I despise the internet because of some people, but I only watch like 5 YouTubers. My favorites of which are you. Oh, The Boys. Oh, hell yeah. I haven't watched Eddie VR in a hot minute, or The Boys or anything like that. I have a lot of favorite YouTubers, like, you know, thankfully none of which ended up being, like, kid diddlers or anything like that. But, you know, people like Corey Kenshin, Dan TDM, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, those kinds of people. I love those guys with my heart, and, you know, if anything bad were to happen to them, I would probably cry. I'm being for real. I would definitely, and I'm saying this with, like, the utmost sincerity, I would definitely go to Markiplier's funeral. Like, if Markiplier dies, I'm going to his funeral. I'm just saying, I'm going. I'm pulling up to his funeral, okay? But yeah, back to my whole kind of Elsa Gate kind of rant. I have no idea how, and again, I'm blaming both the parents and YouTube at the same time here, because it's kind of a mix of both. Again, parents are stupid because they think they can just set their kids down like in front of the screen, be like, you know, they think they can just set their kids down like this and watch like, yes, I watch X, Y, and Z, but like, you know, that's not how it works. And the worst part about this is I have people in my family that are shitty parents in that kind of regard. Like my brother, I've ranted about him on stream before. I've said that he's a terrible person. He literally beat the fuck out of me numerous times. He called me the F slur in front of my mother and in front of his own children. I said kids and children at the same time, and it came out as kill. But he said he literally called me the F slur and the N word hard R numerous times in front of not just my mother but his own children. He's a terrible parent. He's one of those people, and look, I don't like to get political here on this channel, but he's one of those people that is incredibly overly conservative, and he will just not shut the fuck up about politics, even though it is completely unrelated to the fucking conversation. He is one of those people that is just over the top, alt-right, just annoying. And, you know, again, he's called me literal multiple slurs in front of my own mother. And he said numerous slurs in just casual conversation. Again, he will throw around the N-word, hard R, and it's incredibly disgusting. And I don't have a lot of, you know, friends who are non-white, but I know a couple of people. My homie Gavin is Native American, you know? And I can, like, you know, I can just only imagine how bad it must feel to be called that kind of word. But yeah, like, there are people within my own family that act like that regarding, like, you know, their own children, and, like, fucking, again, just here, pretend I'm like a little baby, like, here, little Timmy, have your tablet, and, like, you know, that's not how you should parent. And I was never given a device of my own until I was 12. Not even a joke. The first device, and I think the first thing I ever owned was my iPad. My iPad I got all the way back when I was 12. And I didn't get a phone. I didn't get a phone until I was 13. I didn't get a phone until I was 13. You know, I'm just saying, and you know, I thank God my family raised me right. Well, not my parents, it's technically my mom, because my dad died when I was really young, but, you know, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about dead people here on this channel. We talk about positive things, like, child murder. That was a horrible Five Nights at Freddy's reference, but you know what, I'm fucking sticking with that. Come on, you should know, the Exotic Butter shirt and the amount, the plethora of FNAF plushies back there should say it all, okay? That should just say it all. I love FNAF, okay? I think I can joke about fictional children getting murdered here. But yeah, thank God my mother raised me right. You know, again, when I was a kid, I had, like, toys, and I was, like, into trains and like, cars, and stuff like that, and not, like, fucking ridiculous shit like that. Like I didn't get into ridiculous, I fucking phrased it wrong. But, like, I didn't get into, like, really horrible, like, literal fetish content when I was young, you know? I mean, I was still exposed to some really messed up shit at an early age, but, like, not as early as these kids are being exposed to it now. Like, the kids that are being exposed to this kind of stuff, nowadays, because of the again, what people are calling Elsa Gate 2.0, or whatever you want to call it. You know, I just call it brain rot, because that's kind of what it is. But the kids that are, like, you know, watching this kind of brain rot are being exposed to that kind of stuff. And it, you know, again, the fact that parents think it's okay to just not monitor their kids or anything while giving them unrestricted internet. Like, seriously? I have been groomed. I am a victim of grooming, okay? I think I should know what I'm talking about. I've had, like, me, a couple of my other friends have been either stalked or groomed. And don't get me wrong, I've only been, I think I was groomed back when I was 14, and I caught on a bit later on, and I caught on before it was too late, before I sent any, you know, of those kind of pics to that guy. And thank God I got his, like, account reported and things like that, and I actually, like, I think, I don't know if I successfully, I think I tried to get someone to swat him. But that's a whole other story for another day. I know this is random, but hold on. Give me the most cool... Can you give me the most Kool-Aid? Oh yeah, you can do. I'll do that in a bit. I'll you know, once I'm done with my rant here. Back to what I was gonna say. This just that was a really weird request, but I'll fucking do that. Because fuck yeah, I'll do it for you guys. But like this I don't know how to put it. It's just, I don't know how dumb you have to be. And here's the thing, I'm not a parent. I can't be the one to talk, right? Like, oh, like, I'm a minor, I'm 17. But, like, I've seen the messed up shit here on the internet. I've had people go onto my Discord server and send me gore. I've had, you know, I've been groomed by this one creep. Again, I already explained that to you guys. But, and, you know, I was a child once. I'm still technically a kid. And I still remember a whole lot of things from my childhood. I know what it's like to be a child, you know? And I'm just saying it. Kids should not be exposed to this kind of shit. You should know that as a parent. The fact that parents aren't seeing that is incredibly like, the fact that I somehow have more common sense than some of these fucking parents is absolutely baffling. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Sorry, I think, okay, rant over. Oh boy. Right, what was I gonna say? Right, yeah. Sorry for the rant. That's what I should be saying. I'm sorry for ranting. I'm sorry for just kind of going off. I know what this message I got in chat saying, you're awesome, I like listening to you rant because I'm a yapper. And yeah, don't get me wrong, people who are on the spectrum like me, we yap a lot. But I feel like that was a lot of yapping even for me. I just wanted to get that off my chest while I had the time to. But anyways, back on a more positive note, I'm not dead. Yeah, that's your main takeaway. That's the lesson learned from this stream. I'll do the Kool-Aid Man, oh yeah, by the way, just because... Was it, oh yeah! It's like that, right? Oh yeah! I'm fucking, one of my friends is probably, like, in the other room right now asking, asking themselves, like, what the fuck is he doing? You know, I don't care. Anyways. Did I almost just accidentally sing something? Hold on. I almost just sung fucking Dream Suite in C major. Was it all alone at the edge of a universe humming a tune? I don't know the rest of the fucking lyrics, so I'm not gonna sing the rest of the song. Okay. Anyways. I don't really know what else to talk about in this stream. I'm sorry for my rant. Sorry for all this. Good God, I got like 4 different like notifications on my phone right now. So yeah, I think that's my cue to end the stream. I'm getting really tired, and one of my feet keeps falling. My left foot keeps falling asleep. There we go. That's English, right? Yeah. Okay. Good. My left foot keeps falling asleep, and honestly, I can't really keep my eyes open for much longer. So I'm sorry that I'm ending this off on kind of a negative note. Just know I will be coming back very soon. I got a lot of things planned for this coming month. Like this May, I got a lot of shit going on. I got a lot of cool videos I'm going to drop. I'm going to drop, I definitely want to do a Let's Play of Repo. That game that I have the game and I played it once, but I didn't really record it too well. So I'm hopefully going to do a more proper Let's Play soon. But yeah, I'm going to do Repo. I'm going to play Deltarune. And I'm also going to play Secret of the Mimic, that new Five Nights at Freddy's game, whenever that comes out. I believe it's coming out in June. But yeah, I also want to do a Let's Play of Deltarune because, you know, the chapters 3 and 4 coming out in June. There's actually a lot of cool things coming out in June. So I'm hoping to get chapters 1 and 2 done before I can before June. You know, at the very least, get the videos out, like get the videos finished. Sorry, get the recording finished before June. You know, I would like to release them before June, but yeah. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. Goodbye for now, everybody. And remember one thing. I got one word of advice. Don't be a moron. Don't do stupid shit like I do. Don't like, if you want to start a YouTube channel, don't start the way I started, where you just record random shit and just upload it. Just get your brain going. Think of something cool. Think of some crazy ideas. Could do something original. Hell, it doesn't even need to be something crazy original. Even you could just, like, I don't know, get like record your model trains and make your own, like, fan-made Thomas the Tank Engine episode. I'd still consider that to be good content. I love those fan-made Thomas the Tank Engine parodies. I know I've talked about Thomas the Tank Engine quite a bit. I've been getting into it. I know, I'm a man-child. Shut the fuck up. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Again, hopefully.